guys, today we're reviewing this gorgeous 2017 BMW M6 Gran Coupe. So yeah, this is a 4.4 litre DCT LCI comp. And yeah, it's a 67 plate 2017 model, and all LCIs were offered late 2015 onwards. And a little bit of insight to the M6, it came out for 2013 model year and ran up to 2018, so this is one of the last cars, and it's the F06 model shape, being a 4-door Gran Coupe. It's also offered in a 2-door coupe and 2-door convertible format, just like its successor, the M8. And yeah, this one's absolutely gorgeous. It's finished in the £4,000 individual BMW individual additional special order Grigio Telesto pearl, which is a Lamborghini approved colour. This is the same colour they use in the Huracans and the Aventadors at the time, and it is absolutely stunning. The best way I can describe it is it's a dark gunmetal primer grey with a pearl coat on it. It almost looks like it's solid, but it is absolutely gorgeous in the sun. And yeah, all LCI models come standard with adaptive icon LED headlamps, which sort of have this really cold look to them. They look really cool when they're turned on. And yeah, you can just see the DRLs flashing. And yeah, this one's got the optional surround camera system as well, which gives you 2 bumper mounted cameras on either side and a reversing camera to make up a sort of 360-ish looking view. And yeah, this one's got the 20-inch double spoke 433M alloys in diamond cut gloss black. Like I said, this one's got the optional competition pack, which is a £6,300 option. This gives you the 433M alloys. It gives you a sport competition back box of gloss black tailpipes, sport variable damper control, and sport steering settings as well. And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. All M6s come standard with a carbon fibre reinforced plastic lacquered roof as well. This one's not got any lacquer peel or anything. It's in very good condition. All the carbon bits are, you know, this roof looks absolutely brand new. It is absolutely stunning when it's cleaned. Surprisingly, it's not got privacy glass option, which I've seen a lot of BMWs with, but I think it looks a lot cleaner. To be honest, I think it just kills the car when you've got cream interior with privacy. And yeah, you've got gloss black window trims on the M6. You've got 400mm front and rear cross-drilled ventilated M Sport brake discs with 6 piston calipers and with dark blue signature logo. So obviously a braking system, which you'll find in the M4s and stuff. You've also got the Gran Coupe logo on the back here as well, laser etched onto the rear. They sort of do that on the later cars as well, or they add a sticker on the trim outside, which is quite an iconic feature. And yeah, you've also got an Alcantara deck shelf lining here as well, which is gorgeous. And yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. There's no words to describe this colour. It's extremely rare. It's probably one of one in the UK. There won't be many Gran Coupes about, let alone in this colour. And like I said, you've got gloss black exhaust tailpipes, being a sport back box. You've got a more aggressive back box on the comp. And almost forgot to mention, the comp bumps your horsepower up by 40 to give you 600 horsepower, up from the standard 560, which you'll find on the LCI cars. And yeah, just absolutely stunning. Here's a boot as well. You've obviously got pull handles here on either side for the rear seats as well, and you've got the Bang & Olufsen rear amp back here as well, just underneath all that stuff. But yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. Just really nice. Like I said, front and rear parking sensors, surround view system, which was an option, and carbon fibre reinforced plastic standard on M6 and M5 models. The M6 Gran Coupe also comes standard with a carbon fibre rear diffuser, which is quite cool. And yeah, just moving in onto the back here, you've also got comfort access as an option, working on all 4 doors, which is lovely. And yeah, on the inside here, we have the £3,000 full individual merino leather in platinum, which is just absolutely stunning. This is slightly less creamier tone than champagne, but is more creamy looking than the Silverstone, which is basically just grey or silver on these cars. But yeah, LCI cars came standard with full merino leather. The earlier cars had extended merino, which obviously isn't as nice, but in addition, this has got the absolute top trim level merino, being full individual. So not is it full laden individual leather merino leather, it's also individual, meaning the colour's special. So full individual colour combo outside and inside. You've got heated rear seats as an option, tone on tone, well, deviated stitched leather here with tone on tone stitching on the outer seat edges, and again, deviated stitching on the middle. You've got some storage in here as well, 2 cup holders, and you've also got 5 seats in the back, which is quite surprising, but it's a bit difficult to sit in the middle here. And yeah, the individual full merino leather also gives you the roof option of Alcantara anthracite black roof lining. So this gives you Alcantara down the most of the roof, but down the middle center section you've got full Napa leather, which is absolutely so cool. Obviously you don't get a sunroof on any M6 models, but yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. You've also got these sort of fighter jet style LED halogen lamps there, which I find a bit odd, but you can sort of move it like a little bit of a gimbal, left and right, up and down. You've got some coat hanger hooks as well, and yeah, these seats look quite cool. You've got the sort of column mounted seat there, adjuster, and you've got the carbon gloss veneered fibre trim here as well, standard on all M cars. M5 and M6 is off the time, and you've got a 1200 watt Bang & Olufsen 3D advanced surround sound system. You've got full merino leather, like I said, absolutely everywhere. You've got leather on the bottom here, leather on the door card, leather on the armrest, and even on the top deck here as well, which is just absolutely lovely. It's just you literally won't find any plastic almost on the interior. All LCI models also come standard with a 20-way electrically adjustable M multifunction seats. So not only are these just electric memory seats, they have memory on both the driver and passenger 2 set, but you've got 20-way electrically adjustable function, 2-way electric cushion extension, 8-way electric, and 2-way upper seat articulation as well. So these seat actuators actually tilt the upper half of the seat forwards and backwards. You've got 2-way electrically adjustable headrests with 2-way manual tilt, telescopic as well, but up and down is obviously electric. And you've got these winged headrests for front seats as well, which is quite cool. And you've got the M logo embossed on the back. You've also got 4-way lumbar, 2-way bolster support, pneumatic bolster, so it makes up a total of 20-way electric seats. There's a lot more than the regular sort of 10-ish one, but yeah, this is how it obviously sounds when you start it up. Sounds absolutely mean. Let's just get him interior here. Like I said, you've got the 1200 watt Bang & Olufsen surround sound system, which is a 3D advanced system. Harman Kardon was standard on LCI cars as well. The pre-LCI didn't actually get that, but yeah, on top of that it's got a Bang & Olufsen, which is absolutely crazy. When you turn the radio on and off, this middle tweeter acoustic lens comes and rises out of the dash. That Aston Martin DBS I've just reviewed also has the BO sound, which is just unparalleled in terms of listening experience. It is a really cool system. That is also in good conditions. The early cars sort of tend to have this delaminating off the dashboard, the metal piece on there, but yeah, this is aluminium coated, powder treated speaker covers as well. And you've also got the heads up display as well with the M function as well by clicking the M button on the steering wheel here. You've got the M rev gauge here as well, which is quite cool. You can also turn that on and off. And yeah, you've got the multifunction instrument display as well, standard with your rev tachometer here. You've got your M1 and M2 modes, which are programmable. I've programmed M1 for sport. I do prefer comfort suspension and sort of comfort or sport steering. You can have sport plus throttle response. Sport plus is very on demand. You've also got electric folding mirrors as well, and yeah, like I said, carbon fibre standard, 2-zone climate control with heated front and rear seats. You've got also the updated iDrive. I think this is iDrive 5 or 6, so it's got the slightly more modern looking menu here, and you've got updated nav. This one's also got Apple CarPlay installed, but it is a split screen one, so it's basically just covers all of that off the screen. This bit is sort of like blank, or you can have additional information. And yeah, you've obviously got your horsepower and Newton meter sports display here as well, and cruise control, all sort of series, early F series M5 and M6 did not come with adaptive cruise control, only the F90 F9X models did. You've got carbon fibre trim here, like I said, USB type 2 or USB-A, 12 volt socket here, or cigarette lighter, and some storage inside here as well with your wireless phone charging. which is quite nice. USB-A again and auxiliary, and yeah, very nice, obviously. Just absolutely gorgeous. This one's got optional dash cam fitted as well, front and rear BMW, genuine one. And yeah, it's got the LCI steering wheel as well, which is a lot nicer looking than the previous one. I gotta say, this is way better. And all M6s came standard with the 7-speed in the UK, the 7-speed dual clutch robot automated manual. So this is a robot automated, it's an automated manual. It's not an automatic, it's not a ZF. So how this operates is you put it in drive, and then you tap it again for sport, or put in paddle shift to put in manual mode. This is basically manual mode. You put it left for neutral. When you want to turn off a car, you don't leave it in neutral, you leave it in drive, put the handbrake on, and when you turn the ignition off, you'll see in a second, it puts the car back in park. Because robot manuals do not have a park gear, because they're dual clutch gearbox or single clutch, they can be. To put in reverse, you've just put all the way up here. And yeah, you've got a camera. You do need to blip the throttle in reverse, and the clutch basically just coasts in reverse because it's a robot manual. It has a bit of a slightly different operation. It takes a bit of getting used to, but yeah, you've got a reversing camera system, your 360 camera, and your wide view dual lens camera at the front as well. And yeah, the DCT also has drive logic as well, which is their patented thing. And yeah, you've also got gear operation. So this shows the sort of aggressiveness of a gearbox. This one, level 1 sort of doesn't really hold it. Level 3 waits till the last second to shift. It holds it in quite well, but you can also start in gear 2 as well. But yeah, obviously quite cool. Like I said, when you turn off a car and leave it in drive, it will go back in park. So if you leave it in neutral, warning message will come up and it won't let you turn off a car. But yeah, you've got these lovely Bang & Olufsen aluminium speakers, which is just absolutely insane. The M6 tread plates as well, and you've got black carpeting with leather piping. It's nice to have all the black stuff here. The platinum comes with platinum and black duotone interior all around. It's very annoying having cream or light coloured carpets because they get dirty really quick and they're really hard to clean. So yeah, the black interior is definitely a must. I would definitely look into that. It's also got 3 owners as well, just under 37,000 miles and full BMW history all on here. It's had a running in service as well, which is lovely. And yeah, just insane. You've got paddle shift as well, and the heads up display button there. But yeah, obviously very nice. Don't think I'm missing any options really. Comfort access, and you've got a set of Pirelli P0s, which are relatively new. But yeah, under the bonnet you've got a 4.4 litre twin turbocharged S63 with 600 brake horsepower, up from a normal 560 brakes. So yeah, quite a significant amount. S63, it's a fairly reliable engine if maintained. So yeah, very nice. S63 is the iconic BMW engine used in X5M, X6M and M5 also at the time. They still use S63 as well because it's quite a robust engine. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, they'll be quickly test driving the M6 Gran Coupe. So obviously it does sound quite nice. It's a bit of an interesting car. It's got the robot manual obviously, which I'm not really used to driving, but yeah, obviously it is a gorgeous looking car and it does sound the part. The S63 has quite a distinctive tone to it. It's not got the raspy straight 6 noise that the sort of S54 has and the S55 has. But yeah, obviously it is quite a gorgeous looking car. You've also got electric steering column with memory, which is quite nice. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, very comfortable. The seats, 20-way electric, M multifunction seats. They're basically the comfort seats they put in any car, but they call them M seats because they got the M embossing and they are a bit sportier looking than the regular comfort seats they put in BMs. But it's got the same electrically adjustable functions, and yeah, overall very nice. But it does sound the part. It definitely does go. It's very quick, and when you put in Sport Plus mode on the throttle response, it is very on demand. Obviously turbochargers spool straight away. I think it's monoscroll on these S63s. But yeah, fairly reliable. It's the LCI generation S63 as well, the T, not TU2, but it's a T series S63 TU. But yeah, a little bit jerky, but it does depend on how you drive. If you let the gear gearbox do its stuff, it's good. But if you put manual mode, it may be a little bit jerky if you don't start off in second gear or first gear. But yeah, it is really lovely to drive on the motorway. It's definitely a good cruiser with this comfort suspension on and the comfort steering. But yeah, does sound quite good. It is, like I said, a unique V8. It's not like a XC63 or like an Audi V8, but I'd say it's sort of more like an Audi V8. It's not really like a Merc crack and pops. It's sort of like a BMW V8. It's an interesting one. But yeah, it definitely does sound quite nice, to be honest. With the competition pack, you've got the Comp Sport back box as well, which actually has less baffles induced into the muffler, so obviously you do have a more aggressive sound and it is less restricted. That will result in that 40 horsepower. It will somehow have a part in having that, but it's mainly tuning and stuff the comp gives to, you know, it is definitely a desirable pack, being £6 grand, and it's definitely not cheap as well. But yeah, it really is a lovely car and just a dream to drive, to be honest. Yeah, it's just absolutely wonderful. Obviously being a 7-speed dual clutch, basically one clutch plate has of the odd gears 1, 3, 5, and then that other clutch plate has 2, 6 and 2 and 6. I think 2, 4 and 6. So obviously very on-demand shifting. And when the turbos kick in, it definitely does pull you back quite a lot. But yeah, very comfortable car, honestly. I think it's more comfortable with the M5. Quite a long wheelbase the M6 has. I think Gran Coupe is just gorgeous. I think it's a lot nicer looking than the M8. I think the M8 Coupe is nice, but the Gran Coupe and the convertible I'm just not as much as a fan of. I think the M6 definitely looks nicer. But in terms of coupe, I think they both look nice, to be honest. But I wouldn't mind an M6, to be honest. It is quite lovely. Obviously, yeah, to use a gearbox is fairly straightforward. In reverse, you may have to blip the throttle a bit, because it's sort of like driving a manual almost. You can like tap it in neutral as well and just rev bang it in neutral, which is quite cool as well. So you can sort of like show people that you're sort of driving a manual, sort of. But yeah, even though it's automatic. But yeah, it is really insane, this car. Definitely drives like the part, and yeah, like I said, very unusual gearbox. It's a funny way of driving. They've actually just replaced the DCT with yeah, see, in reverse it's a bit slow, and you've got to be careful with the throttle. You don't want to press it too hard, because you'll get the rear wheel spinning straight away. But yeah, obviously it is an interesting gearbox. They've replaced it now with a ZF Steptronic again, so they're back to using ZF8s, which is a bit funny. The original gearbox wasn't that reliable. It was called a SMG, a sequential manual gearbox. It was the same as this, a robot manual, but the hydraulic pumps kept going, and wasn't very reliable. A DCT is a lot more reliable and robust. They pretty much use the DCT in all the M cars to date. Up for the F series, all the M3 and M4s have used and M5s have used it, yeah. And the X5, all the X models basically. Anything which is quite, you know, quite relatively performance orientated is nice. You've also got the leather finished instrument panel, forgot to mention almost, as part of the standard on all M6s, but a full Merino just gives you leather absolutely everywhere, even leather sort of knee pads for the driver and passenger. But yeah. It does sound good. The head, absolute thing I love on these M cars is the HUD, the M gauge HUD, which gives you this massive sort of rainbow looking bar with like teal, then blue, then yellow, then orange, red sort of rev range, which is quite cool. It's definitely a lovely hallmark feature of the M cars till the present day. But yeah, definitely drives very smoothly. I think top speed is about 155 electronic. There was no driver's pack offered on the M6, but yeah, Bang & Olufsen's lovely as well. So, just the thing is with these high-end sound systems is you've got so much bass and so much amplified power that you've not actually got any distortions. You've got a lot of clarity in the sound quality, while whilst having, you can put a bass all the way up pretty much, and you're not going to have any distortion or loud thumping from the song you're playing, which is pretty good, you know. And they use Clarify, Bowers and Wilkins and stuff. But yeah, Bang & Olufsen are definitely on top of their game. Definitely one of the sound systems to have. They've now replaced it with Bowers and Wilkins, but I think the Bang & Olufsen does look a bit cooler, but Bowers and Wilkins also does look really cool. Even cooler if you don't even count the acoustic lens. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the test drive, and I'll see you in the next one.